had no chronic disease, they had no obesity, they had no heart disease, they had no allergies, they had no autism, they had no ADHD. And I remember, because back then there was still, and still now, there was still this perception of, oh, it has to be just fruits and vegetables, or it has to be just this. And what was so intriguing to me was these different indigenous peoples all over the world. Some were in Arctic areas and they were eating blubber and pure meat. Some were like the Maasai, where they're drinking cow blood. Some were tribes that were eating fruits and vegetables and nuts. And the only common theme across all of these indigenous peoples was that they were eating unprocessed, whole things that were as close to the earth as possible.
And not too complicated.
Not too complicated. And that led many, many years later, where I was living a much more kind of clean lifestyle, where my brother-in-law, Jordan Brown, my wife's brother, he started reading some of the same books that I was reading. He was not sick, thankfully, like I was. But one of the first books he read was The Ultra Mind Solution, one of your early books. And he started trying these kind of methods. And he noticed how much better he looked, and how much better he felt, and how much better he operated, and how much better he slept. And he came to me one day, and at this point I was, higher up in my field, but I was still in the hedge fund business. And he said, "There's no place that we can eat that has these kind of guardrails that you have done."
So the process of trying to create an organic, real, sustainable food environment is a lifelong process. You might not get there fully 100%, but the whole point is to try to reach that fullest capacity every day. Having clean cookware, clean silverware, clean food, clean water, these things will cause you to thrive.